And as a young man, he was summoned to the wars. Spent his best years with blood on his hands.
Hey guys, it's HomoMoto. How you doing? I want to talk to y'all today about fake IRS calls. For the last couple months, I have been getting fake IRS calls on my phone on a regular basis. It's starting to get a little annoying. The first couple times they called me, I'm just like, yeah, okay, this isn't you, whatever, click. Actually, the very first time, I thought it might have been legit because it was a robo-dialer, and it just said I need to contact the IRS immediately, and then I gave a phone number. And it wasn't a strange accent, it was clearly a robotic voice. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe. Like I said, this is the first call. When I called them, when they answered the phone, you know, they were telling me IRS, but it sounded more like I was booking a room. This guy just cut me off. Whatever. I mean, I'm already speeding and he flew past me like nothing. But anyway, I thought I was booking a King Suite or something. So when he told me he was with the IRS and his name was Officer Dwayne something. Ah, you sound like a Kumar or something to that effect. I can tell you firsthand that the IRS doesn't use overseas call centers. They just don't. So when this Indian accent picks up the phone, and I mean not Indian, not feather Indian, I immediately hung up the phone. About a month or two later, I get another call. This time it was a voicemail left by someone that was clearly, I think this one actually might have been Middle Eastern, and I didn't return that call. The third one I got actually called me direct. Like when I answered the phone, this was officer, another common American name with the Internal Revenue Service. And he goes on to tell me, and by this time, this is the third or fourth one, it's like, whatever, I'll play along. This guy went on to tell me that I owed the IRS like $6,000 in back taxes. Okay, for those of you that don't know, the IRS will never call you on your phone. Never, ever, ever. So when they do call, don't give them any information. If you want to play along with them, that's fine, but I can tell you that the IRS is not going to call you. Now, what's going to freak you out is a lot of times they will know your actual address. Even if they call you on a cell phone, they will know your actual address. And a lot of times they'll know your name. People, if you got your information shared on Facebook, like I do as a person, or did, and I did as HomoMoto, but as HomoMoto, you know, I'm a public figure, so I don't really mind sharing that information. Because what is someone going to say? I am calling to talk to HomoMoto about his back taxes. The HomoMoto's not even a real person. So if you call me with that crap, I automatically know that it's crap. But when they call me addressing me by my real name and know my address, that bothers me. Because I know it's not the IRS. Well, after this has happened so many times, I got to thinking, how often does this happen? So I started doing a little research. The typical person that answers the phone and they get money out of, it's between $3,000 and $7,000. It's a $5,000 average that they get out of people. That's ridiculous, okay? And first off, the IRS is not going to call you wanting Google Play cards or iTunes cards or any kind of prepaid card at all. And when they start talking about, no, do not call the IRS directly, or do not go to your local IRS office because Homeland Security has your file. I can understand old people falling for this. Homeland Security doesn't get involved in internal revenue stuff. Department of Justice maybe, but even I kind of doubt that. I never had to deal with the feds too much when I was a street cop, so I don't know exactly who handles that. but it's not Department of Homeland Security. If Department of Homeland Security was doing anything, they would be looking after these guys, not a regular American citizen that hadn't done anything wrong and blase. I was watching one of the videos, and because, you know, the whole copyright strike and everything, I'm not going to put any footage up or even give a name. But at the end of one IRS call, the guy was talking like an old lady. When he let on he wasn't an old lady, or actually right before he let on he wasn't an old lady, the fake IRS person said, "I have something for you. It's a bullet. Come to your door and let me give you what I have for you. I'm going to kill you." Okay, that's taking it way too friggin' far. Can you imagine your grandparent, or even if you're my age, your parent, answering the phone, and they think that it's a legitimate IRS person, and when, you know, you don't understand the questions, or you can't understand their deep Indian or Middle Eastern accent, and you ask them to repeat themselves, and it pisses them off, and they threaten to kill you? Can you imagine what goes through their head? Oh my God. It infuriates me that this happens. I wish there was something more our government could do about this, but I really don't know what it would be. The thing is, there's apps that you can get to send fake phone numbers when you dial a number. So, a couple of the numbers that called me were from Connecticut. Okay, I know that's fake. A couple of numbers were from New Mexico, and a couple of them were actually from Washington, D.C. But I do play along. I actually told one of these scammers that, he said, "I am going to send the local police to your house to arrest you, and they will take you into custody," and blah, 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 blah. I says, "Well, tell them to wear their vests, because I done killed the last 3 that tried to come get me for taxes, and you ain't gonna get me neither." And I was trying to sound as possible redneck as I could, but the guy didn't know what to say to that. I said, "Come to think of it, I think I know who you are. You're in India." And I mean, just as deep redneck accent as I could come up with. And I would film one of these calls, but I don't think about it when they happen. Plus, I don't want my face on the YouTube yet. But, guys, I know most of my subs are younger, some are my age. Tell your loved ones not to fall for that crap. Let them know in advance that, hey, the IRS won't call you. They're going to send you a letter. Then they'll send another one. They'll send a certified letter, and then you might get a knock on the door. Nobody's going to call you at all, ever. Plus, if H&R Block or any of the other tax agencies actually prepare your taxes, they will be the ones typically to contact you. Or the IRS will directly. But no one's going to call you, especially not on your cell phone. So don't fall for the crap. When you pick up the phone, if you hear an Indian or Middle Eastern accent, and you don't have any friends from that area or have that accent, and it's not talking about booking a king suite, or what flavor of slushie do you want me to have ready for you at the Quickie Mart, hang up the deadgum phone and let the IRS know that. Let your loved ones know that. Don't let them be taken advantage of, because once that money goes out, you don't get it back. Guys, that's all I got for this one. I love y'all, and roll tide.
I was a storm, and I passed right over you, and I tried to eclipse the sun in the hopes that you love the tumble and spray in your face, and the sky broken by light.